Over the many years that I've had the pleasure of working with couples, one thing I've realized is that many people suffer from unresolved issues. Issues that they've swept under the carpet, that have never been addressed, that have never been clarified, that have never been resolved. And over the course of time, if those issues aren't addressed, things get progressively worse. That's how couples begin to grow apart. They begin to build up resentment and anger. Hostility begins to fester, and then all of a sudden, they're now separated or planning for divorce. Or they're remaining to be miserable for the rest of their days in their marriage. And so oftentimes this happens is because we use issue avoidance tactics whenever a real issue comes up that we don't want to deal with. Some people have the tendency to cry. They become so overly emotional that they can't handle a conversation because it causes them to break down and they're not in a good place and it's just not a good time to talk. Some people become so enraged, and so their level of intensity is so high that they can't effectively engage in a conversation. Others have a tendency of minimizing everything. No matter what the issue is, they dismiss it and they minimize it and make it no big deal. Others have a tendency to redirect. So every time you bring something up, I'm just going to flip it right back on you, which prevents us from dealing with that particular issue. Now, if you're using tactics like this, then you'll never be able to get to the core issue that needs to be addressed and resolved. So sometimes you've got to learn to get out of your own way and take on a spirit of humility and begin to hear what it is that your partner's saying about that particular problem, and then having solution-oriented conversations to resolve that particular issue. Now, if you reach an impasse in your relationship, a topic can't be resolved, that's when you bring in other expertise. That can come in the form of many things. It could be a book. It could be a seminar. It could be finding a marriage mentor, another couple who has a healthy relationship that can impart wisdom and guidance into your life to help you resolve that particular issue. Or it can come in the form of a professional coach, counselor, therapist, whatever type of professional who has skill sets to help you get through this issue. But as long as you continue to avoid the issue will remain and the relationship will get progressively worse over time.